Hey everyone! Welcome back to the channel. Today we're diving into one of the sweetest spots in the UK, Cadbury World in Birmingham. Whether you're a chocolate lover, history buff, or just looking for a fun family day out, this place has something for everyone. So grab a hot chocolate, sit back, and let's explore. Cadbury World is not just a factory, it's an experience. From learning how the world's favorite chocolate is made to discovering the rich history of the Cadbury brand, there's so much to see. Let's head inside and check it out. It all began with John Cadbury in 1824, who started selling tea, coffee, and cocoa in Birmingham. Little did he know, this small business would grow into one of the biggest chocolate empires in the world. One of the coolest parts of Cadbury World is getting to see how chocolate is actually made. They take you behind the scenes where you can watch the whole process, from melting the cocoa beans to shaping those delicious bars. And trust me, the smell in here is heavenly. This place isn't just for chocolate lovers. It's an amazing family destination, especially if you've got kids. From interactive exhibits to a 4D cinema and even a playground, there's plenty of fun to go around. And of course, before you leave, you have to check out the world's largest Cadbury shop. Look at all of this chocolate. They have exclusive Cadbury World products, giant chocolate bars, and every Cadbury treat you can imagine. You'll definitely want to bring a bag or two home. Kids will love picking out their favorite treats, from giant dairy milk bars to exclusive Cadbury World goodies. It's a chocolate lover's dream. The Cadbury Cafe has delicious hot chocolates, cakes, and kid-friendly options like ice cream and brownies. It's the perfect place to take a break and refuel after all the chocolatey fun. And one of the highlights for kids is meeting their favorite Cadbury characters like Freddo the Frog and Caramel Bunny. There's a live character show that's packed with music, dancing, and laughter. It's a hit with younger visitors. Cadbury World is really generous with free chocolates. Throughout the tour, you'll keep getting freebies, from dairy milk to curly whirly bars. So if you're a chocolate lover, make sure to bring a bag for your stash. You'll even get free chocolates as you go around. Cadbury World really goes the extra mile when it comes to entertaining the little ones. There's a 4D chocolate adventure where kids can experience what it's like to ride on a crunchy roller coaster or dive into a chocolate waterfall. It's super immersive, and kids love it. You get to see how Cadbury makes its world-famous chocolate. The kids absolutely love this part. You can watch chocolate being melted, shaped, and wrapped right in front of you. You can see the whole process from the cocoa beans all the way to the bars we know and love. There's even a spot where kids can have a go at writing their name in melted chocolate. How cool is that?
conductor of heat. So it's going to take the heat away from the chocolate, make it nice and cool. We also are adding air into the chocolate whilst we temper it, when we fold it in on itself. And what this does is makes it shiny and glossy, gives it a great snap when you bite into it, and it also helps to cool the chocolate down. So I'm going to do that a couple of times, just to make sure it's nice, cool temperature. If it's too hot when it goes into the mould, it won't set properly, and we won't get very nice chocolate. They'll be dull and chalky and crumbly. So what I'm going to do now is test the temperature of the chocolate. The angels in the factory did this by taking their little finger and dipping it throughout the chocolate. But it's still a bit warm, so I'm going to temper it one more time. But they do that because they couldn't use thermometers. And that wasn't because they didn't have access to thermometers. The thermometers were really expensive and they were made of glass. So if they broke in the chocolate, it would be completely unusable and a massive waste. So what they would do, like I said, is take their little finger. Quite often they'd rub it on their gums as well. They claim that this was a good way of checking the temperature, but we think they just like to try it. Then I'm going to take my mould. We use plastic moulds nowadays. They would have used metal moulds in the factory, but those are really loud, hard to clean, and you can't tell when the chocolate's set very easily. It's a guessing game. So it's much easier with the plastic ones now. I'm just going to pop the chocolate on top and give it a good spread around, making sure that I'm filling the mould completely. Getting it nice and even. And then what I'm going to do is take off any of the extra chocolate that we don't need, to try and keep it as neat as possible. Which isn't always easy when you're working with chocolate. When we tempered the chocolate, we added air into it, and this has created little air pockets throughout the chocolates, which we need to take out. So to do this, I'm going to give it a tap on the table. The air bubbles are starting to rise to the top. Now because we've tempered the chocolate, if I just turn it over, nothing's going to come out. So if I wanted to hollow my chocolates out, I need to do a technique called shelling. And to shell the chocolates, we need to give them a tap and give them a shake. So you shell your chocolates if you want to make something with caramel in or strawberry cream. You don't need to shell them if you're just making a solid chocolate bar like a Freddo. So you want to try and get as much out as possible so there's lots of space back to the side to set. And grab this one from earlier. Now I don't know if you guys can tell, but it's a lot less runny, it's losing a bit of its shine, and it's a little bit darker, and that's how we know it's solidified. What the angels would do is take their piping bags and individually pipe each chocolate with the filling that they needed to do on that day. And then they would take the chocolate from earlier, they couldn't afford to waste any of it, and use that to create the backs of the chocolates to keep those soft centres in. So I'm just going to pop that on top. Technique's the one we used earlier. Pop it on top, spread it around and scrape off any extra. But they couldn't afford to waste any. Chocolate was really expensive, with a box of roses costing about £80 back then. So they really needed to make sure they used it. If the chocolate started to sell,
they will help you enjoy the Cadbury magic.
Don't forget to give it a thumbs up, hit that subscribe button, and let us know in the comments if you're planning to bring your family to Cadbury World soon. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.